tales of our pal Piggley. Ireland is the world he loves so well. He wriggles out of spots that are downright stickly. How he does that, only he can tell. Piggley, Fernie, Molly and Dan, and never miss a chance to have too much fun. In Tara or Ralu, lots of excitement for everyone. Curiosity's in a hurry, leaving no time to stop and think. The line between wild and crazy gets blurry. Jagers! The adventures of Piggley Winks. Something in the way his eyes start blazing tells us he's on to a brand new plan. His lips curl up, it's downright amazing. Looking for mischief, well, he's your man. Piggley, Fernie, Molly and Dan, and never miss a chance to have too much fun. In Tara or Ralu, lots of excitement for everyone. Jagers! They go to bed just to wake up early, to get in trouble or on the brink. The line between wild and crazy gets blurry. Jagers! The adventures of Piggley Winks.
Grandpa! You've got to help us! It's Mom. Someone's got to stop her.
Goodness gracious me. What you gone and done now?
She's making us go to bed.
I see. Well, no wonder you're upset. But, and correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't she do that every night?
Yes. But now she's letting Meg stay up later. While we still got the same old bedtime.
Well, I suppose that's because Meg just had a birthday, and she's older now.
Well, when do we get to be older?
Sooner than you think, I'm afraid.
I wish we were old now. Then we could stay up as late as we want, and no one could tell us what to do.
I remember a time back on Ralu Farm when I thought the very same thing. I thought being old was the answer to all my problems.
Now, don't you go worrying about a thing, Bridie. I'll be there bright and early tomorrow morning. Well, it's not every day my little sister has a baby, you know. I want to offer me help.
Thanks, Mammy.
I don't want you lifting a finger. Be sure and brush your teeth, Molly. Now, what can I bring you, Bridie?
With you, big sty.
Hold on a moment. Piggley, turn that down.
Private eye.
Piggley, shouldn't you be doing your math homework instead of listening to the radio?
But, Mammy, Piggley Trotter's very mathematical. Why, you have to count up all the clues and all the bad guys and...
And that'll be enough of that, little man. Your homework is more important.
But, Mammy...
Listen to your mother, Piggley, and remember to take your bath before you go to bed.
It's not fair. Grown-ups do all the bossing around and kids do all the obeying. They have the easy job.
They do?
Absolutely. I can't wait until I'm a grown-up.
It really did seem to me that grown-ups had it all sewn up. Why, the very next day in school, there was Mr. Hornsby asking me to solve his maths problems.
Piggley, do you have an answer?
Oh, sure. I have one. I just don't have the right one yet.
Pardon me, Mr. Hornsby. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Not at all, Mr. McAndry. Come in. Sit down. Fernie, stand up.
Fernie, sit down. What can I do for you, Mr. McAndry?
Well, I was just walking by the O'Flannery house, and out of the door came old Dr. Badgerton, and he told me that he had just come from Ralu Farm, where Piggley's dad had taken a fall.
Me dad? Is he all right?
Oh, no need to worry. He's just twisted his ankle, that's all. But it looks like he'll be off his feet until tomorrow at least, and what with Mrs. Winks away visiting her sister and all,
I see. Well, in that case, Piggley, if you'd like to go home and help out today...
That's a great idea, Mr. Hornsby. Of course, I hate to leave you with that math problem unsolved, but someone has to look after the farm until Dad's ankle's better.
You're taking charge of the farm? Oh, Jady Mac, Piggley. You'll be just like a grown-up. Just like you said you always wanted to be.
Jakers, I will be like a grown-up. You want me to look after Molly?
I could certainly use some help with it, Piggley.
But Dad, I came home to take charge of the farm, not read fairy stories to me little sister.
Thank you, but I think running a farm might be a bit much for a lad of your age. If you could just see to Molly,
I know I can do anything that needs to be done, Dad, if you just give me a chance.
Well, you could help me get out to the barn. The cow really needs to be milked.
Oh, Dad, no. The doctor said to stay off your foot. Let me milk the cow, and then I can collect the eggs and everything else that needs to be done. You just take it easy. Here, read these.
Comic books?
Piggley, will you draw with me?
I've no time for child's play, Molly. I have grown-up work to do. You stay here and keep an eye on Dad.
Oh, okay.
Finnegan, I want you to chew your hay until there's no more left. Do you hear me? Chickens, continue pecking. All right, ladies. There'll be no sitting down on the job now that I'm in charge. I want eggs, and plenty of them. And double yolks from everyone.
Flock! Guess what? Mr. Boss is laid up with a bad ankle, and Mrs. Boss is gone. So the little boss is in charge of the whole farm. You know what that means. Right! It's party time!
Well, the egg collecting is done. Now, on with the milking. All right, Mrs. Cow. I want lots of milk, and heavy on the cream. Uh-oh, it's Molly. Molly, what's wrong? Are you all right?
Piggley, which one is prettier?
What? You called me back in here for that? Molly, can't you see I'm trying to run a farm here?
Say, Piggley, as long as you're here, you wouldn't mind getting me a pillow for me back?
No problem, Dad.
Oh, thanks. And maybe a glass of water, son. It's just a bit out of my reach. Ah, thank you. Is everything going well with the chores, then?
Oh, of course. It's a piece of cake. The eggs are already collected, and I'm just milking the cow.
Good for you. Do you think you could feed the animals as well? It's way past their feeding time.
Of course I can.
Piggley?
Yes, Dad?
Being as how you're the man in charge today, I think maybe you should be wearing this.
Really? You mean it? Jakers, I look really grown up, don't I?
You certainly do.
Well then, I better get back to work now.
Can I come watch you be a grown-up, Piggley?
Well, all right. Only if you promise to stay out of me way.
Oh, my. Captain Manley is getting himself in real trouble here with this toll-taker fella.
in. I'll feed you just as soon as I'm finished with the hay. Yes, I'll feed you as well. Now hold on, everyone. I can't do everything at once. Hey, put it out. Stop it.
Piggley, look at me!
Jakers! Hold on, Molly. I'm coming. Oh!
Oh, do you want to play tag with me?
Oh, I'll bet Piggley's having the best time of his life, being the boss of the whole farm.
But I was thinking, Dannon, now that he's all grown up and everything, do you think he'll still want to play with us?
It's sad to think of it, Fernie, but he might not.
Oh, it seems like only this morning he was just a child like us.
Oh, Piggley, I'm at the best part. There's no telling how Captain Manley's going to escape the giant butter churn of doom. Oh, you're looking a bit tired, son. Are the chores too much for you?
No, not at all, Dad. Everything's fine. I'm just taking a little break, that's all.
Well, that's good then, because it's almost time for lunch, Piggley.
I know, I'm starving.
You know, your mother's not here.
Oh, right. Lunch is coming right up, Dad.
Oh, Piggley, remember to check on the sheep later on. The big ewe will be giving birth to a lamb any time now. Piggley?
Shirley, is there something different about you? I don't know, you got a kind of rosy glow all of a sudden. Let me guess. You've done something with your wool. A perm? Dreadlocks? I know. You had your legs waxed.
Just think, now that Piggley's a grown-up, he can eat anything he wants.
He's the luckiest lad in the whole world.
It looks good, son.
It's peanut butter and sardines, and a couple of other things I found lying around the kitchen.
Doesn't smell good. Oh no! Piggley!
Jakers! Now what? Hello? Oh, hello there, Mammy. Sure, everything's right as rain. Dad says his ankle feels better, and we were just having a lovely lunch.
Piggley, is Molly all right?
Yeah, she's fine, Dad. Sorry, Molly. What? Oh, nothing at all, Mammy.
Well then, you best bring him up to clean up this mess out here.
Look, Mammy, I have to go, but don't you worry about a thing. I have it all under control.
I know. You're wearing contacts. Am I right? No, eh? Sweet Sally from Sligo. Shirley, you're gonna have a baby.
friend.
Where's the toolbox?
They asked me what I thought, and... Piggley?
Oh, good day to you, Mr. McGandry.
Mr. McGandry was kind enough to stop by and see how I was doing. Say, is everything all right, Piggley? You're looking a bit muddy.
Oh, yes, everything's fine. I was just, testing the mud temperature.
The mud temperature?
Right. It's the very latest thing in farming, Dad.
Piggley's right about that, Porrick.
I am?
Everyone knows mud temperature's the key. There's cool mud for root vegetables and warm mud for beans, lettuce, chard,
Well, I have to be getting back to me chores.
peas, peppers, Brussels sprouts, spinach, butter beans, and of course my particular favourite, the humble cabbage.
I really have to go.
Wait a minute. What's that sound?
I don't hear any...
Is it raining? Now that's peculiar. It wasn't raining out the other window. I'd better go have a peek.
But Mr. McGandry...
You know, lad, meteorology's a bit of a hobby of mine, and I'm quite certain that the forecast stated...
School wasn't nearly as much fun today without Piggley.
You're right, Fernie. But now we can see how he likes his very first day of being a real grown-up.
Good afternoon, Mr. McGandry.
Maybe this'll hold, just till Dad can...
Piggley!
There. That'll fix it. Good thing I was around.
We missed you at school today, Piggley.
You're so lucky you got to stay here and be a grown-up all day.
I know. I'm very lucky.
Piggley, why are all the chickens covered in mud?
Oh, it keeps them cooler. It's a well-known fact.
I've never heard of that before.
Piggley, come quick. Something is wrong with one of the sheep. Oh, what do you think is wrong with her, Piggley?
It's obvious to any grown-up. She's, got a cold.
What? That's no cold, you mad thing! She's about to have a baby!
What? A baby?
Oh, isn't that amazing? What should we do now, Piggley?
I'll be right back. Dad!
Hey, Piggley, just wait till you see what Captain Manley's done to the gopher people.
Dad, the sheep is about to give birth. I don't know what to do. You have to help me.
Calm down now, Piggley.
I'm just a kid, Dad. I thought it would be a piece of cake being a grown-up, but it's hard. I'm not ready for it yet.
Son, you don't just be a grown-up. You grow into it, learning as you go. And today, you're going to learn how to help bring a lamb into the world.
Jakers.
It's really not that hard, Piggley. The sheep will do most of the work for you. Here's what you do.
Oh, great, terrific. Shirley's having a baby, and they bring in a first-timer. Wait a minute. Why are you pacing, Bernie?
Piggley, you did it!
I did, didn't I?
Oh, I'm proud of you, son. You did what needed to be done. You behaved like a real, genuine grown-up.
That night, I slept as sound as a bell. And when I woke the next day, I decided that there was plenty of time left for growing up. And I was in no hurry.
I guess so, but I still don't see why we have to go to bed earlier than Meg. Yeah, it's so not fair.
You know, boys, Meg may get to stay up later, huh? But she's getting a little too old for me to be able to do this. Now it's off to bed with both of you. There's plenty of time for growing up in the morning. Good night, boys.
Night, Grandpa.
Grandpa.